Hi friends, Dr. Nancy Trimbley putting the power and knowledge of your health back in your hands. We're going to be doing some trigger point therapy today so you can help yourself at home. Specifically, we're going to be doing lower back trigger points right now. I'm also going to be using the Miracle Ball method for a couple of things. These are great. These Miracle Balls are great. Totally different than doing trigger point therapy, but great for relaxing muscles. So what you need is a sock with some kind of ball in it. Tennis ball, golf ball, something with some firmness to it because you're going to be laying on it. And it's ideal if you have two of these tennis balls or golf balls, make sure they're the same size. The reason for the sock is so the tennis ball or golf ball will not roll away because you have to be able to control it because we're going to be laying on it. So what you want to do is you want to be able to get onto the floor. Now only get on the floor, friends, if you can get off of the floor. So that's my first rule. The second rule is only work on these trigger points for 10 seconds because you can irritate them. If you work on it too long, you can inflame it and then you feel worse than when you started. So just 10 seconds for each point. Now there could be multiple points in a muscle that you're working on, and only do this once a day because again, you can irritate things. You can do it every day though. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on, these are 3 different muscles. It's going to be the lumbar muscles, lower back muscles, the glute muscles, of which there's 2 different glute muscles, and I'll tell you about that, and the piriformis muscle. Now the piriformis muscle does run over the sciatic nerve. Sometimes for some people the sciatic nerve actually pierces that muscle. If when you're working on this you feel a bad pain, not a great pain, not a good pain, like, oh, that's the spot, but a bad pain, stop. Don't work on that point, okay? So lay on the floor, and you're going to put the ball underneath your glutes, and you're just going to roll around, and you're looking for something that feels tender, sore, kind of like a good pain, and you're looking for that trigger point. You move it around a little bit. When you find a point, you just stop right there, count slowly to 10, a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi kind of count to 10, and then move it around again. If you have a lower back problem, you may have a lot of trigger points here. So now in order to get to this would be the glute max. Right here a little bit lower is the piriformis, and on your side, this is the glute medius. And a lot of people have trigger points there and they don't think to look there. So I've got one right now. That's the reason for the face I'm making. So I'm going to hold pressure there for 10 seconds. And I can even feel that kind of going into my hip. So if you feel a radiating type pain, and again, not a bad pain, but kind of like a good pain. And if you normally have pain that radiates to that spot, the trigger point you're working on is connected. It's called the referral pain. Next, we're going to work on the lumbar muscles. That are these muscles here. And again, you're going to place the ball underneath you, and you're going to roll. And this one you would roll up and down, right on one side of the spine. And you're looking again for trigger points. Now notice I'm only working on this side, but of course you're going to work on both at home. So that's the trigger point therapy. I'm going to get my Miracle Balls now, and I have 2. They come with a set of 2. And the book is great, by the way, but just to illustrate what you can do, one of the things you can do is just place the ball underneath the foundation bone of the spine called the sacrum. This is different than trigger point therapy because you want to relax, and you're going to take 2 to 3 minutes of deep breathing and allow the weight of your body to relax and kind of melt onto the ball. So this is not 10 seconds, this is 2 to 3 minutes. So this is a great one to do. You can move it around a little bit, you can move it up, you can move it down, you can bring your knees to your chest, you can straighten your legs out. But after you do 2 to 3 minutes on the ball, relaxing on the ball, you take the ball away, and this is equally as important, 2 to 3 minutes without the ball. With 2, you're going to put those under the meaty part of your butt. And again, you're going to relax on that and let the weight of your body melt onto the ball. Relax your legs, relax your back. You can extend your legs out and relax like that. And again, this is 2 to 3 minutes. Breathing deeply. When that's up, remove the balls and relax for 2 to 3 minutes. Hope that helps. Remember, as always, putting the power and knowledge of your health back in your hands. Hit that subscribe button. See you next time.